I want to talk about YouTuber burnout from a different perspective, in a way that not many people really think about this, because I've been seeing all these videos been coming out recently, and the big one that I saw that really got me to want to make this video was the one from Boogie2988, and that was that like, people are talking about YouTuber burnout and what it's like to be in this position and be a creative individual and just have this point where like you just can't do it anymore. It just takes such a tax on your health. But I fail to see anyone relating this to just the common people like me, like you. Like we're just kind of viewing these people. We're not actually creating content. But for the most part, I want you guys to understand it's like this is a stressful thing for creators. This is a huge endeavor, a huge undertaking, and I also want to relate it back to my life and explain some things. And I won't do these videos often. I really won't, but I got some things I want to say. But when it comes to somebody who's like this, you might say, hey, shut up, you play video games, do your job. But when you're an entrepreneur, you don't have days off. You work a dream job, guess what? It's still a job. You're still doing something. You're providing a service to somebody. And it's like, if you went and had to go to work every single day of the week, perform that same job for 6 to 10 hours a day minimum, and then on top of that, with the crazy stuff that's been going on with YouTube and ad rates, just imagine that one week you're making $1,000 a week, and the next day you're making 200. There's no certainty in the job, and that's why you're hearing all of these creators who are just getting burnt out, because it's like you can put in years of your life into something, never take a vacation, and your brain is just complete mush. Like not even taking weekends off to focus on yourself. And the one thing that I keep having this problem with is that there's not enough information out there. There's not like all of these people who got famous, they kind of fell into it. There are very few creators out there, despite what they may say, who just happen to get, famous, or they all happen to get famous, but very few of them knew what was going to happen. They had a plan, they had a course of action, and it was going to be guaranteed to happen. There were so few of them. And what happens is that you get used to the system where you do this thing. Like let's say you're a cook. You know how to make omelets. You make the best omelets you think you ever make. And then one day, like, somebody comes in and says, yeah, this is fantastic. We want to buy a restaurant where you just cook omelets. And you're like, oh, crap, I guess that's all I can do for the next year and a half. And you're working every single day just making omelets. And that's what leads to a lot of the burnout, is that people think that they have to do it themselves, or they're only expected to make one type of content or live stream or do one type of thing. Like you fall into this niche, and then what happens is when you go, okay, well, I don't want to make an omelet today I want to make potatoes. Well, you find that you don't get anybody interested. So you have a content creator who niches themselves into a bubble of content, and they say to themselves, well, I guess this is the only thing that gets views. This is the only thing that validates my existence. Well, and then on top of that, you have analytics that say, yeah, just keep making the fucking omelets. Keep making the same Let's Play type of videos, because that's what's going to get you views. And it feels like the second you want to stray away from that because you've been doing it consistently for a year and a half nonstop, well, everyone hates you because, well, that's what they come to you for. And that's what happens with creators. Like with Jacksepticeye is a great example. It's like you make one style of content for 3 years nonstop. Eventually you're going to lose your mind, and it's a very common thing, even with people who work just regular jobs as well. Like, and I think it's really important to say that doing the same thing over and over again will lead you to madness, because you don't get to innovate, you don't get to be creative in yourself. Now, there are many people out there who constantly say, well, it's not a real job. Would you say that to an actor or a famous person? It's like, no, these people have jobs. This is what they do. There's going to be a truck that goes by for some reason all the time. And so I want to talk a little bit about how it relates back to me and a different form of burnout. It's a much more intriguing thing in my opinion, because well, it involves me, so I am obviously biased towards myself. But I want to talk about my burnout, which is the fact that I've been doing YouTube for 8 years and I have yet to see success. Because, believe it or not, those people you see who are successful, they are the minority. There are many people out there, myself included, who don't ever see that fame, who don't know that they're gonna get there. And you know what? The difference between me and a lot of them is that I've been doing it for 8 years and I refuse to quit. Because I've got a thing in my head that says, you know what, this is just fun to do, but there's another part of me that says, I know I can make it. And there's a lot of people out there who can't make it and they can't do it, or maybe they failed and they had too many problems, or there's too many situations. Like the example I made with the omelets is like, you try one thing so often, and the second you try to branch away from it, it doesn't work and you don't find it successful. In this case, it's been that I've tried so many different things, but I never stuck to one thing. Now, for those of you who are new subscribers, you guys may not know this. I've done everything on this platform. I have done every type of content short of a few things. I have been a glitcher. I have been a sniper, like Call of Duty sniper. I have tried to play competitively. That was a terrible endeavor. I've tried to be like a teacher. I've tried to do education with this. I have been a let's player. I have been a machinemator. I have been a commentator. I've been a video game commentator. I have been a social commentator. I've tried to do short skits. I have tried to do damn near everything on this platform short of a daily vlog and beauty and tutorials. And even tutorials, I've done tutorials, but I've never done beauty type of stuff. And I've done product reviews. I've done a couple of unboxing things. I'm like, I've done everything. And my type of burnout is the one that goes, well, this isn't working out, so give up. Like, if you guys are new subscribers of me, you'll notice I haven't been streaming lately. Well, there's a reason for that. And that's because my computer's not working. And so I've had this problem where for 8 years I have scrapped so many good ideas, so many videos, so much stuff because it's not perfect. It's not up to the standard. It's not what I need to do. And when you have somebody like me, I'm like, okay, well, I'm recording this vlog. I'm recording this right now with my webcam. I have this camera. I spent a nice pretty penny on this camera, but I don't know how to make this work in my computer. So I haven't done it. The video you're going to see on the screen right now, I made this course so I could do a game show in Fortnite. Like, I made this, and it didn't work out the way it has been, so I have to fix it, but I'm so burnt out from having a problem occur and me being able to fix it, but it would take so long that I'm like, it's so impossible to motivate myself to do this. And I feel like it's a different type of burnout. Like, and that's something you'll see with a lot of creators. Like, one of the famous examples is Sky Williams. Is like, something gets messed up, or some mistake happens, or maybe you have to fight your own demons, and you can't battle past that. So I encourage you all. Support your creators out there. Support them. Show them that it's like, you don't need to do this as a job. Tell people. Make it a notification in their brain that says, hey, if you can't handle sitting down for 12 hours a day doing all this work, you need to find help. You need to find a way to do that. Hire somebody. Go talk to a therapist. Maybe try different things that might help branch away from the consistency. Like, it's exceptionally difficult for people who made it successful to get out of their head that formula that made them successful. It's exceptionally difficult. And for me, my battle, and so many other people who have failed doing YouTube, like, my battle is, you know what? I'm gonna fix this camera issue. I'm gonna learn how to integrate this with my computer. I'm gonna get my computer fixed. Well, in this case, I'm gonna buy a new computer and use that to live stream so I can live stream in the best possible quality. Like, that arena, the game show arena, I'm gonna fix that arena so that people can finally play and do those competitions for the gun giveaways. It's like, it's so difficult. And one of the biggest things that will always be the most impactful, as much as every commentator tries to say it and tries to emphasize this, is talking. So leave those positive comments with those favorite creators. Talk to the people out there who are making videos that you enjoy. Try to tell them, it's like, hey, you don't seem to be enjoying this. Take a break. Get your head back on. You need a vacation. You're burning yourself out. Or maybe you need to hire somebody to help you. Or maybe offer your help if you can. So don't be afraid to talk. Don't be afraid of burnout. If you are a creator, don't be afraid of this stuff. And don't be afraid to ever actually reach out for help or get help yourself if you're ever struggling. It doesn't matter if it's in personal situations, in life, at your job. Always try to reach out and find some help. We all have our inner demons. It doesn't matter what you do, if you work a real job or if you're a creator. Gotta find a way to manage your life. Stop trying to chase the social media validation and try to find out things that make you happy. I love you guys all, and I'll see you hopefully soon with another video or stream.